Morning all, I'm Steven from summer camp. This morning me and my buddy are going on a virtual hike. And before we go on our virtual hike, of course we have to make sure that we have everything that we need for a safe hike. So with me now is my 10 essentials. I have my rain gear, my extra clothes, water bottle, first aid kit, fire starters, knife and utility tool, trail food, flashlights, whistle, bug and sun repellent, and of course my bag. On me today I have dressed appropriately for the weather. I have my waterproof boots and my venture socks, and most importantly, my buddy.
Hey guys, Paul here from summer camp, going on the virtual hike with Steven, and you can see too I'm dressed for the weather with my rain gear and my good shoes, and I've got my 10 essentials right here in my pack.
Alright, so we have everything we need, so let's get going. So, walking along the trail here, we noticed a lot of about knee-high tree stumps scattered along the woods. And this can only mean one thing, being that we're in a wetlands area now, is that there has to be beavers around here. Obviously, we've seen the beaver damage. They'll drag their logs out into the lake here, and they'll make a little dam of some sort for them to keep residents in. This takes a long time. We see there's actually some damage on that tree over there. It's going to take them a little while to get to that one, but that's what they're doing. This is a really biodiverse area, though. We're seeing a whole lot of foxes and deer and raccoons, also lots of mammals. I don't know if you all can see too well, the water is really shallow here, so we get a lot of big panfish, which the foxes, of course, love. This is probably one of the most biodiverse, lots of wildlife areas on campus. So walking along our trail here, we noticed that we have a lot of ferns on the ground here, and ferns are fantastic little plants. Obviously, they're green, they have chlorophyll, they're definitely going to be plants. So we see there's a whole cluster of them along the side of the hill, and then we have a bunch on the other side of the trail as well. And this is not by accident, this is not coincidental. Ferns are communal plants. They have these little spores on the underside of the leaves like this, and these spores are how they transport their seeds. And so you can't feel it like I do, but these are not waxy, and these are great because come summertime, which we hope we'll see you all this summer, you can crush up the fern leaves, kind of grind them up like this in your hands, and they act as like a pseudo insect repellent if you rub it on like your wrists and stuff like that. Really fantastic, incredible plants. We're still walking along the lake here, along the trail, and we noticed this little woodcut inside this here hickory tree. And when we look inside the hickory tree, what do we find but a bunch of empty hickory shells? And so this leads me to think that there was some sort of mammal, probably a squirrel or a raccoon or a chipmunk hanging out during the winter, trying to stay warm, trying to stay fed. Great little home for them. Alright, so remembering this is a very biodiverse area, I mean lots of wildlife like to hang out here. We're seeing a lot of evidence of animals, even though we're not quite seeing all of them this morning. It's still a bit chilly for them. One of my favorite animals that we're seeing out here are snakes. And so obviously we're not going to be able to see a whole lot of snakes, it's too cold for them. We're seeing where they could be. And these little holes here, these little snake holes, they lead to these things called hibernaculums. Hibernaculums are where these snakes they're these communal gatherings of snakes where they hibernate through the winter. And they'll probably come out around April when it warms up a bit for them.
So we were just taking a walk down the trail here, and I stopped because I noticed right here under this log just a little piece of trash, and that's not supposed to be here. And our outdoor code tells us to be conservation minded and that we're supposed to leave no trace. So just anytime you're out on the trail hiking, you see any trash, anything like this, just take it, put it in your pocket, and leave the great outdoors better than what you found it. All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us on our virtual hike. We hope you had a good time. You maybe learned something, saw a little bit of nature. Hopefully you get a chance to make it outside, take a walk, even if you don't get to enjoy quite as much wilderness as we have out here. Take a moment to appreciate the great outdoors, and we hope to see you all soon at summer camp. This has been Paul.
I'm Steven.
Signing off on our virtual hike.